there's somebody here that's willing to listen, that wants nothing but the best for you. Also relay with the team about, if you're going to be willing to ask somebody how they're doing, be willing to sit there and listen to them. Don't make it a flyby.
Hello, and thank you for watching Thirdhand News. So I just wanted to start this episode off on a more serious note. In that message from Mike Vrabel, it was in response to A.J. Brown talking about his mental health struggles and how he thought about taking his own life about a year ago. And I just think it's important for athletes to speak out about that, and important for anybody in general to speak out about their struggles and just to talk to somebody in general. So, apologize for taking the show on a serious route. But keeping with the Titans, we're now tied for the best record in the NFL. We demolished the Chiefs. We beat the Seahawks. Demolished the Buccaneers. We beat the Bills. We lost to the Jets. We lost to the Bears. Look, I'm just as shocked as you. I have no idea why we're here. To address some controversy from the last game, though, Ryan Tannehill did get a questionable roughing the passer call. However, though, if you watch the video again, it's not that questionable, but I'll let you judge for yourself.
Man, I know they're protecting quarterbacks. I don't see a hit to the head.
Now, there's only one other penalty I can think of this week that was maybe borderline just as dangerous as this play, and here it is. Listen, we got to protect these guys. Speaking of questionable calls, Mac Jones had one 2 weeks ago where he injured another player, but if you review the tape on that one, the league's getting soft.
Oh no! Shamrock with the ankle lock on the referee. He'll be suspended. He'll be fined.
Yeah, he wasn't suspended or fined. So in the least relevant news of the week, the Lions have waived Geronimo Allison. Yeah, he's still in the league. The Lions waiving a wide receiver, that's like the Ravens, who lost their star running back and his backup, waiving a running back.
I'm happy. I got the opportunity to hit free agency, which I ultimately wanted to do. I got a guaranteed contract, like I ultimately wanted to do, and I got to play for a great city and organization, like I ultimately wanted to do.
So despite building a super team, the Rams were absolutely dominated by the 49ers. The game ball went to Deebo Samuel, but he refused it because he's seeing where that ball's been.
Grabbed him, hooked him. Still a great catch. Oh, it's a
The year was 2019. Le'Veon Bell was a free agent. Devontae Freeman, starting running back. Cam Newton plays for the Panthers. Mark Ingram, starting running back for the Saints. Jordan Howard is relevant. And Will Fuller can't play a full season. Wait. That's this year? What the fuck?
Oh, and Joe Flacco's back. There's not an easy way to make sense of this season, and there's no analyst out there that could have predicted everything that's happening. But if you are looking for answers, then I've invited a guest maybe that can help you out.
Hey, Jesus here. Listen, stop praying to me for your fantasy football teams. I play too, and do you want to know what helps me win? Preparation, not prayer. It also doesn't hurt to know ahead of time who's getting injured.
up-and-coming fighter, Hamzat Shimenov. Oh, yeah, I pronounced it right. He actually, in his last fight, picked his opponent up, looked for Dana White, dragged him over there, and slammed him right in front of Dana White while talking trash. This is the new guy in the UFC that's probably one of the more feared fighters right now. Here, watch for yourself.
This is the same exact play over and over. And he just gets past Brunski with 60 to guard there and gets in the backfield.
Now, I got to fire my clips guy. This one.
You see Chimaev lift him. He carries him over to the boss. He's like, hey, man, I got him. He's going to say all kind of crazy things. Throws him down. And then from here, it was just Hamzat Chimaev eventually working to the finish.
Something a little different. Usually I give a hot sauce recommendation, but this time I'm actually going to show you real quick how you can do your own. This is my first time doing the fermenting process, but it's actually pretty easy so far. You just take your favorite peppers and ingredients. This one's got habanero Fresno. It's got some sweet onion in there, garlic, peach, and some other spices. But all you do is you put it in the jar, put it on a scale, zero it out, put the ingredients in, weigh it, and then whatever that is in grams, you take 3% of that, and that's your salt measurement. You add that to some like warm water, mix it up, and then once it's dissolved, you put it in over the ingredients, and then you just make sure all the ingredients are below the line. This lid right here is pretty cool because it looks dirty, but no, it's releases gas on its own. Usually if you just have a regular mason jar, you got to kind of open it up, let some pressure out, and then close it back up without letting any air in. This lets the gas out but doesn't let air in, so pretty cool so far. And then once this is done, I'll cook this to stop the fermenting process, and then go ahead and mix it in with a few other ingredients and blend it all, and that's my sauce. So I had to cut the end of that to where I was listing some more steps, like adding some lime juice to help preserve it. You can add some xanthan gum to hold it together, boil it while it's in the hot sauce bottles. But I had to cut it out because when I rewatched it, it sounded like a demon. Not even joking. No video editing here. I didn't add this. So I guess now I know what Sam Darnold feels like.